Hey guys, I got a brand new series for you, and this is going to be an 8-deck shoe that we're going to play today, but I might alternate between 8-deck, my 6-deck shoe, right, and then my double deck. We'll do maybe a couple of those when I do the double deck one, but I've recently had some commenters on my YouTube channel specifically that have said that they are just using my videos to learn basic strategy. And so because of that, I'm going to play a couple of spots of just basic strategy today, as that, of course, is the number one thing that you need to learn first when it comes to becoming a successful card counter and an advantage blackjack player. Now, the count and other things can come into play later. I do have videos where I go through and I have a whole series, a couple of series where I implement a bet spread along with the count. And if that's what you need, great. In fact, you could even use this video for that too, as I'm going to eventually show all the cards. So whether you're using a high-low system or another card counting system even, because I show all the cards, you can see if you are correct or not at the end of this video. All right. Otherwise, though, I'm going to be playing with basic strategy in these two spots. I'll use some $100 chips for some black chips for this one, some green, some $25 chips for this. And I'm going to be playing with two chips in each in case there's a blackjack. It's a nice, easy payout, right? I can just give them their 3 to 2 if they get a blackjack that way, instead of trying to make change, just making this video longer. All right, so whatever system you're using, you can play along with this. Maybe have your own chips or something at home that you raise and lower your bets with if you are to the point of becoming a card counter and going beyond just basic strategy. Otherwise, you can sit there and hit the space bar, pause and see if you are gonna play that hand out correctly if you are just at the point in the beginning where you are just learning basic strategy. All right, I'll do my best to play that, and I'm sure if I make a mistake, you guys will let me know in the comments below. That leads me to, though, if you do have your own chips at home, or if you don't, if you need some, Casino Supply is a great company that I work with, and you can get 10% off if you use my code A1BJ at Casino Supply. You can get discard trays, which is probably the number one thing that I'd recommend you get as if you're starting out to become an advantage blackjack player. Probably a 6-deck and maybe a double deck. If your casino also has 8-deck like we're playing today, I suppose you could get that. However, we know these two games typically have a little bit better edge for the player. All right, or if you want some cards, I just got a bunch of new cards over here. In fact, these aren't even all of them. I have lots and lots. There's still several stacks over there yet, but I got lots of cards at Casino Supply. Anything on their site, 10% off. Use code A1BJ, and they will hook you up with some of the nicest, best quality things, like discard trays, like super thick plastic, things like that. Great cards, great quality cards. So without further ado, we'll play basic strategy in these two spots. I'm not going to be saying the game or counting the game out loud, but I might throw on some sounds or some music or something in the background for you. Okay, otherwise, ready? Here we go. We have 2 chips out in each spot. Ready, get set. Let's play. All right, I'll show you these cards here in just a second, but before we did that, I forgot to mention at the beginning that I think each of these piles of black and green started with 40 chips. All right, so let's see kind of how they did just using basic strategy. Now they should lose, okay, because basic strategy by itself is a losing strategy. You have to combine it with card counting, but again, like I mentioned in the beginning, this video isn't necessarily for those people yet, all right? I mean, you can use it and then count these up at the end to see if you're right or not, but for right now, let's just see if we won or lost. Probably lost. We have, that's in groups of 10 here, another 10, and so this one is at 34, so it was down 6 chips, playing 2 at a time. This is also a group of 10. Yes, it is. So 10, 10, 10. Ooh, this one might have won. And it did. This one's up 2, 4, 6 chips. So this one is down 6, this one's up 6. So in actuality, if these were the same denomination of chips, we would have broke even, which is interesting to me over an 8-deck shoe without counting. So with counting, I'm guessing we probably would be up right now, but sometimes you lose those bigger bets. But sometimes you win them. That's why card counting works. So anyway, let's see kind of what is left and see if your count was right, if you were counting or not. There's only about 7 cards left here. So looks to me like we were at +2 if you're using high-low. Maybe +3 if you're using a different level 2 count that I'm currently learning. But if you want to learn more about that, I'm learning a different level 2 count on my Patreon right now. So if you are interested in that, that is over there. But the other thing is, like I mentioned at the beginning, if you want to kind of practice on your own with great quality chips and cards and stuff, go to casinosupply.com maybe right now after watching this video. I think that'd be a great option for you to kind of further improving in your card counting journey. All right, until next time, guys, this is A1 Blackjack.